Hey guys, back with another chess video on DZ Chess. Today we're going to analyze a cheater game. Last time I recorded this, I think it was last week. I haven't checked chess.com till then, and apparently I logged back in and I got a message from chess.com saying that this guy actually cheated and gave me my rating points back. So today we're going to analyze this game. Just found it interesting that they detected him. 90% accuracy. I just thought that, he was a very strong player and he found the moves, but apparently he was using some sort of chess engine against me to gain an advantage. So let's see how the computer is destroying me, basically. E4. I played Sicilian here. Sort of asymmetrical opening, gives black more chances. Most of the time, when white has symmetrical advantage, they're usually going to have a favorable exchange or win because they have a tempo up. So if I'm not creating some sort of asymmetrical position, if I'm just copying white's moves like e4, e5, white's going to be able to create a more positionally advantaged position. So I play Sicilian here. He develops his knight to f3. I play the modern Sicilian, so d6 instead of knight c6, which is the old Sicilian, which I've used to play, but I've seen a few games where people play this and it goes pretty well, so I thought I'd just play that. D4 takes the center. Don't capture, because one, if I captured, then I feel like white would have some sort of advantage here. That knight is really strong, and if I push this, I block out my bishop. So instead I play bishop g4, which is a mistake. I should have developed my knight. But one thing that stopped me from doing that was the threat of pushing the pawn up, which apparently is an accuracy, but let's see why. Oh, because I give up this check, and then white's not able to castle. So that's why I should have actually developed this, because this is not a threat. So if I capture, if he captures back here, then he can't castle. So I should have played knight f6 there, but instead I developed my bishop to g4, hoping that I can block up this knight and start threatening the center. He takes, which is best, and that inaccuracy gave him sort of a positional advantage, because if I take back here, then he's going to take my queen, which I don't think I do. Yeah, I take here first because I think that he's going to take this. Because if he doesn't take here, he has to take with the pawn. And if he takes with the pawn, it just looks really bad. But apparently it's a good move. But I don't know. When I see two pawns stacked up, I don't think that's really good in the position. Which he agrees. He takes back instead of taking with pawn. He doesn't want to double up his pawns. I take back. Develops his bishop to f4. I thought that was a pretty standard move. e6, getting my bishop out. Taking the center a little bit. Can't push up too because it's undefended. Checks me. Develops with check. Bring my knight out. Bishop a4, anticipating this move and this. I play this to try and kick him out because there's a threat for a trap here if he does nothing. He gets a great move there. Developing his pawn to c4. I don't know if that's the computer or whether he thought that. Chess.com clearly thought that he was using a chess engine here and gave me my points back, but I don't know if this is his thinking here, if he got a great move, or if he's putting this into an engine, that's how he got that. Queen a5 check, hoping for some counterplay. I saw that he has knight here to defend this, and also block the check, which he does. I play e5, hoping maybe to kick this bishop out, but then I see he can take here and take. He doesn't. He should have took here. Okay, so he's not using the engine for every move. I think he's just using it for, like, the most impactful moves in the game. I play b5, best move. Just taking this pressure off this knight, hoping to trade pawns, and then... But I think that gives up the exchange. It does. I think I didn't see that. So my only move is to kick the bishop out here. Queen gets in the fight. I defend. There's a checkmate threat here. Have to defend here. It's the only way. Unless I go here, or I could go here. I defend this way. Brings his knight into the fight. I take, which is an inaccuracy. I should have moved my king, because my king is in too much danger. Okay. Yeah, I think I could have saw that. I don't know why I would have took here. That's a mistake. Just opens up the queen. Now I can't even move here. Reroutes his bishop, getting ready to focus in on this square and checkmate me. Try to defend this somehow with the knight, with a tempo and the queen. But he just has this check and it's mate in one forced. Okay. So I definitely think that he was using the engine for some moves, maybe with the c4 pawn. I don't think he was using it for every move, but there definitely was parts where, I mean, he has 90% computer accuracy, and the game is just slowly him gaining an advantage, almost never making a mistake throughout the game, other than this move and oh yeah, taking with the queen. He should have took with the pawn, I think. Or actually, no, it was okay to take this. Okay, so he really only made like one mistake with the 90% accuracy. So yeah, if you guys don't know, there are a lot of cheaters on this platform, but I feel like chess.com is really good at catching them, especially in games like this where I would have no idea. I thought he just played a good game. But yeah, I mean, they compensate you. They give you your points back if they find a cheater, so it's pretty nice. But yeah, let's get into another game. So we have white. We have Laka Doctor 1. Don't know if we want to do e4 this time. I know we've been playing that a lot. He probably knows the queen's pawn theory. We should probably just go with an e4 game. Yeah, let's go with an e4. e5. Threaten the pawn. Okay. Does that to plan for this. I could just take the pawn. Yeah. I think I just take here. Pushes up. I could threaten mate in one here. Yeah, I like this idea. Just threatening mate in one right here. Making him forget about this. Develops a knight. Think I take here. Takes back. Have a check here to develop my bishop, which I do like. Yeah. I'm gonna check here with tempo. Need to get my king castled. Blocks. I think I am gonna take here. Or I'm gonna take with check first. He might take back with bishop, I don't know. He might want to keep the bishop pair. He takes with bishop, okay. So I'm gonna take, he's gonna take with queen. He wants to get it off that square. Now I think about castling. We're up a pawn. Good opening. He wants to castle. I'm gonna push up. Getting ready to get my knight out. Thinking, should I develop my knight or my bishop? The bishop doesn't threaten anything, but I think it's going to control more on this square. Then again, he could start to push up. Maybe even h5. I think I'm going to develop my knight. Just makes more logical sense, because the bishop isn't really going to stop anything. It's just going to be a target. Okay, develops the rook. Pretty logical. Thinking about maybe rerouting my knight this way to here. Blocking this pawn anyway, so yeah. I think rerouting my knight is pretty strong. Pushes his knight out in the center. Okay. Has a potential fork here. It's defended right now, but that means I can't really get my bishop out. I think rook e1 is pretty strong. Maybe even offering a trade, because if he takes and I'm taking here and building a battering ram right here. I like that idea actually. Because while I'm doubling my pawns here on this file, I'm opening up the rook. And this pawn can also be used to defend. I can always play king h1 with the threat of any sort of bishop checks. Offering a trade. I think he sees that, yeah, he's just not going to take. Threatening the pawn, but now that I rerouted the knight, I can stabilize his pawn structure. Bishop is kind of blocked out on this side, so I need to find some way to develop it. If we can remove this pawn, a knight outpost right here would be pretty strong. Okay, develops a rook. I have a tempo here. I think getting the rook in the game is smart, though. I do see some back rank mating threats, though, so maybe here would be smart. Or even something like this, closing down the position. I do like this idea. Yeah, I'm gonna play it. Pretty solid position. I don't really see how any of us are gonna break through yet. He does have moves like this to threaten this, so I have to be aware of that. Maybe with the potential queen remaneuvering. Capturing here may be the move. Maybe even potential rook e1, but then he has queen a4. Definitely think black has a small advantage in this game. I do like this knight move, though. I don't see what it accomplishes, though. He always has this. Could threaten the bishop. Time is running low, so I need to make a move soon. I think I'm going to trade. Keep it safe. This is dangerous, though. I need to watch. Thanks for the rook. I'm going to remaneuver my queen. Potentially get a bishop up here. Then he's going to move up. Okay, threatening this pawn. I do have this move, though. Doesn't really accomplish much. If I go here, he has this move, allowing him to infiltrate. Don't want that. Although my pieces are pretty connected, I don't see how he can gain anything from that.
However, I do like this move. If I play here, he's going to push his pawn up so I can't checkmate him on this square. But then after that, the bishop is undefended. So if the pawn is up here and the bishop is here, I have queen here, which is sort of an infiltration, threatening the bishop. However, he can always take this and then this, which actually looks really bad. Maybe thinking about a move like this. Yeah, I almost have to play this move here. Then he might go here, which is fine. I have this rook move. I'm thinking about increasing the time restraints on the game because I think 10 minutes may be a little too low of a time. Okay, gonna defend here. Could potentially get into a draw. I don't think he's looking for one with... Yeah, he's trying to break this structure here. Could play rook d1, kicking the queen out. Then he'll go here. Can't play that. Do like this move though. Yeah, this move is actually pretty good. Because if he goes here, I have this. And this is still guarding the back rank. Pushes the queen back, threatening this. Now I think I'm going to play this. I'm not threatening checkmate though, I just realized, because this is defending this anyway. So yeah, he doesn't even have to play that. Didn't see that. It's a mistake. I'm just going to go back. I don't really see much breakthrough. He's going to try and win on time here. Is 7 minutes. Overall, pretty strong player. He's playing very fast and making pretty precise moves still. Okay, attacks that. I'm going to offer a trade of queens. He declines a trade. Going to push the bishop out. Now I'm going to trade. He takes. Make a pawn break here. I'll still have 2 pawns. This one is a passed pawn if he decides to take. Is that going to push the pawn up? I think I'm going to just keep pushing. Do have the rook defending it. If he takes, that's fine. I have that. Okay. Does have this check, which I think he's going to play. Okay, so he checks me. I'm going to go back. Only have 30 seconds. Have to move very fast. Not looking very good. I think we're going to take a loss here. Does have this check. Or even with the rook. Makes more sense. Okay. Gonna play king here. Just trying to escape this. He does have the... Oh no, he doesn't have that second queen. Which is nice, but I think he does have some sort of checkmating net here. If I'm not careful. Yeah, he's gonna play something like... Could play this. He's gonna... No. Checks. Could only go here. He's gonna play something like this or even this. Only move I can make. And I could have took there. I don't know why I didn't. That's not good. Yeah, he's just gonna take here now. I'm gonna trade. Yeah, and he's a rook up, so with only 16 seconds, I'm just trying to at least get a stalemate, something. It's not over yet. Yeah, he's not even gonna let me get that pawn. Now he's gonna check and push up. See if I can get some sort of stalemate here. It happens a lot, so. And we have a checkmate. Okay, overall good game. I'm not going to be able to analyze it today because we already used our game on that cheater game, but I think we just hop into another one, honestly. I felt good about that. It just, my time control is not very good, so we need to think about that. Or even go to 20 minutes. If we lose this one, I think I'm going to go to 20 minutes. Plays the English opening c4. I think I play e5 here. Okay, I don't really know this line, but I think I'm just going to play it. If I play here, it's a trap. Maybe I go into some sort of King's Indian. Making a strong position for my king, so I don't really have to worry about it being attacked. Rerouting this knight and pushing this pawn up. Okay, getting room for the bishop to develop. Castles. Gonna bring my knight out. Potentially reroute. You know, I'm not worried about this. I always have that, so I'm gonna reroute the knight. Pushes, I think I can just play this. No, I can't, because then he gets a fork there. Don't know if I want him to take the bishop. I don't think it's that bad, though. Yeah, I'm gonna let him take my bishop, actually, because then getting my rook developed with the potential for pushing this. I want him to take here because it removes the defender from the king. It's a very strong piece. Okay, I don't have much. I think I play here. to defend this square. Start to take control of the center. But with this double pawn here, I'm able to push with another defender in front. Brings the queen out, threatening this. I do have this knight. Also threatening this pawn. Do have a rook move here. Although I think it will be a target in the future. Could play some. Oh no, I can't. He's threatening it right now, so. I'll go here. He takes, I take, he takes, I take. So, I still don't have enough. Wow, he has a lot of pieces defending this. Maybe something like this, honestly. It looks kind of counterproductive, but I think it works. Because in the future I can go here and just put the knight back here. Okay, reroutes his knight. Do have this move, bringing my other knight into this square. I do like that idea. Yeah, I'm gonna play that. Okay, trying to create some sort of pawn break. He wants me to take. If I take back with knight. I don't like that, actually. I'm just gonna push. Oh, but he has that. Oh, that's a mistake. Not necessarily. Take with check, and I have this capture. This is defending this. Don't know if I want to take, though, because then he has this. I think I'd take here. Oh, he has this take, too. Wow, I'm missing. And with tempo, wow. Okay. Do have this move. Don't have this check, it's defended. Thinking about what to play here. He's up 2 pawns, so maybe we need to try and think about defending. I do like this move. Opens up the queen to infiltrate. Just making sure I'm not missing anything. I don't think I am. Develops a knight. I think I need to get my rook in the game. Taking control of that open file. He's going to get these bishops off these squares. They are kind of blocked in this position. He does have this, though, which is pretty strong. Pushes the pawn, kicking my knight away. Gonna play knight back here. I am threatening this, but he will play that. Gives him an opportunity to develop his bishop. Goes there.
Don't think I want to offer a trade of queens. It's going to be my only way to win. We have 5 minutes left, so it's not terrible. Can't play that. He'll play here. Nothing I can do to stop that. I am pretty constricted here, so not sure what the right move is. I think I go knight here, just trying to stop him from checkmating me here. Oh, he has this. Oh no. Everything's kind of falling apart here, but it's kind of how the game works. He gets a fork. And he's threatening mate in 1. I can't move my queen, so yeah. We are kind of cooked here. Oh, and he's threatening my queen. And if I go back, I think I can go here. He'll take my rook. I don't think I'll be checkmated though. At least delaying it. Takes the rook, I take back. Now he pushes here. Don't think I have any resources. Yeah. I would resign in this position, but just give him the respect of letting him play it out. Can block. I'm gonna block. Because he takes. Yeah, he takes. I'm gonna offer a queen trade here. He does have a lot of loose pawns. Take with the knight. He's gonna push. Now I'll probably play here and something like this. I don't think he's fast enough though. Okay. I'm gonna try and trick him and get a fork. I don't think he'll allow it. Really, it's not a fork because king can take back. He'll definitely play this because then there's nothing I can do about these pawns. Yeah, he plays that. I have to take here. Now I'm just going to try and double up his pawns. That's the only thing I can do. Takes with check. Checks me again. Oh no, he's going to queen. This is not looking good. Have to run away. Hope he can stalemate me. Oh, and he has a pawn checkmate. Well, I think we're going to move into another time control. Maybe something 15-10 is nice because we get 10 seconds every move. We're getting a lot of strong players in the 10-minute too, so maybe playing something like this would be better.
because we need more time to think. Okay, we get white. I think I'm going to play the queen's pawn opening this time. I'm allowing him to take because then I get complete control of the center. He declines it. Get my bishop on that square so I can play this and then have my bishops on good squares and they're not blocked out. This is the Harwitz attack. I've never heard of it, but kudos to him for discovering that. Okay, so he threatens this. I think I'm going to put my queen on this square, pretty strong square. Just in case he takes, I can take back. Takes with check, I'm going to take with the queen. Does have this move. Develop my knight. I think I can just go back. Probably going to castle here. He wants to see what I'm going to do. Develops the queen. He attacks this because he has two attackers, so it makes sense to just push his pawn up and solidify the center. Also defending this because it's under threat. He takes. Take back. Could take this pawn. Which I think I will do. Because it's just a free pawn, he can't do anything. He attacks, threatening my queen. But that is a blunder. Because I can take his knight here. And he has no fork. So I'm going to take. He was hoping he'd have this, but the queen just still defends this. And I'm going to castle next turn. If I don't get threatened, which I don't see how I will. He offers a trade of queens, which I'm going to accept. He's down in material, so he still doesn't have this fork. He thinks he can get it with check, but then again. So now I'll castle, and this doesn't really do anything. All the while, this pawn is still under threat. I definitely think we have the advantage here. My position is pretty strong, uncontested center. My pieces are pretty developed. Now I'm just going to think about getting the rooks out and kicking this knight away. He might play bishop here and try to castle this way. Then I'll think about moves like a4. If he plays here, though, I can just take. Yeah, if he plays here, I definitely want to take here, because then this castle won't be as strong. And it'll be another pawn down. Plays here, I'm going to take. Maybe thinking about retreating my bishop back here. Keeping it tucked away while it's still controlling all these squares. Okay, he pushed his king out. If I go here, he can go here. Or back. I think I want to threaten the knight. Let's see if he has anything. If he goes here, my bishop's here, I can go back. And he's trapped if he does that, so I'm going to do that. He retreats the knight. I can move my bishop back to a better square. Something like this. Pushes the king up. Which is definitely an odd move. Maybe something like this and trying to push the pawns up. Do like that idea. Don't know what he's trying to accomplish. Maybe getting his king up so he can just, forcefully do something like that. I'm going to trade. Now I think I just push up and try and kick this knight off so I can take the pawn. Do have a check. I should have done that. I can develop my rook with check. Which I'm going to do now. He moves back. I have to move the knight. Going to offer a trade. Seeing as we're up in material, it makes sense to trade off material. And simplify it back down to something that I can checkmate him. He accepts the trade. I take with check. Could also just take this pawn. Thinking about his next move. Okay. He moves the king up. Do think there are some tactics here. Something like rook check. Then he's forced to go back here, and I have a discovered check here. Yeah. So this is a nice tactic. I'm going to gain 2 pawns from this. The only move he can make is to go back. And then once I take this pawn, it's a discovered check from the bishop. I should have even gone here, and I could have won his rook. So that's a mistake, actually. He moves back. I think I'm going to check him here. Take with the rook. Now there's virtually no threats to my king because there's no pawns able to push up here, and this pawn is just a threat to him. Other than back rank, which need to be aware of, maybe something like h3. Okay, he does that, but I believe I'm able to win the rook, or at least I'm able to force a trade. Yeah, I'm able to force a trade here, because he's going to go here, takes. Or actually, this is checkmate. This is just mate in one. No, because he has this, actually. Yeah, just safe to take. Not risk blundering anything. Oh, this is actually defended. Oh. Guess I don't lose the rook. Now I'm threatening mate in one. Probably going to develop his bishop to get out the way. Okay, he does that. I just take the pawn here. And he resigns. That was a good game. I definitely think that we should go under higher time constraints. But yeah, I think I'm going to end it on a win. This is a pretty good set of games. So yeah, I think I'll see you guys in the next video, and bye.